everyone, my name is Elaine, and today I'm going to be talking about everything I feel is wrong with the Battle Colosseum or Colo event on Unison League. First of all, matchmaking is terrible. I've found that the teams are often ridiculously uneven to the point where one team completely dominates the other, and this is because of how the event is designed. Essentially, you're sorted into a certain bracket based off of your character level. Novices, which are people from level 10 to 119, are in the first bracket. The intermediate bracket consists of players from level 120 to 149. The advanced bracket is players from 150 to 179. The superior bracket is 180 to 209, and the hero bracket is anyone over 210. And the amount of AP you spend on the event is determined by your bracket when there's a scale. Lower level brackets pay less AP to take part in the event, and higher level players use more AP for each round of the event that they want to play. In case it isn't glaringly apparent at this point, there is a huge difference between a level 10 player and a level 119 player. The type of gear they're going to have, the type of monsters that they're going to have. So, quite frankly, anyone with a level 10 on their team is probably going to get completely annihilated. That level 10 is going to be hated because that's the way Unison works. Everyone hates the weakest link, apparently. And this is a really, really big problem. I think that in order to make things more fair, the bracket should be determined off of the gear score going into the event so that teams are more even and we don't have this consistency in one team completely annihilating the other, because that's really no fun for the people who are losing. Another problem I've noticed is that the matches tend to be really, really fast, like over in basically the blink of an eye, or really, really slow because people are tanking too much. Even with gear score differences in builds might allow for this, for people to just tank things when you think they should just get one shot. So that's kind of a problem. I think matches should be a little more balanced, not too short, not too long, and I'm finding that usually I have either extreme and not something that seems balanced or fair. So again, this kind of ties up into what I talked about before, but isn't exactly the same thing. I've also noticed that certain classes tend to get sniped, and I feel like this varies. I feel like when I first started playing this event years and years ago, it was like, kill the cleric, and then it was like, kill the mage, then it was like, kill the archer, and I never seem to be able to pin down what people want to kill first anymore, but I've noticed that that tends to be a thing for each round. And this event also favors classes that can get their attacks off faster, basically because you're doing more damage output and you could usually kill the people who want to kill you before they kill you. Another thing that really bothers me is that the card flips that you get as a reward at the end of your battle are absolute crap. Like 9 times out of 10 I get like 200 FP, which are useless, or I get like 7,000 coins. I don't think that's enough to augment something once. So if those could get beefed up a bit, that would be great. I also feel as though the event feels dependent on a particular variable and not so much on team play, especially because a lot of players don't really communicate with their teams very often or at all. An example would be like if you were someone who is wearing a lot of fire gear and the opposing team has a lot of water gear, you're basically screwed. Other examples include having just really good monsters. I feel like monster battles determine who wins these things quite frequently, or having a cleric who can take and just keep healing everybody when the other team just has DPS who just can't get through this tanky cleric and the fact that they're healing everybody up while the cleric's team just murders everyone. I also feel like the ranking system isn't really fair. Your points, for the most part, or actually almost entirely, are based off of besting strong players and attacking. So clerics are already at a disadvantage since they're a support class, which is why you don't really see too many like traditional support clerics, the healing clerics, ranking very well in this event. This also ties into what I was saying earlier. If you're one of those classes, let's say the archer class, that has a lot of lower cost moves and moves with faster animations, and you're facing members of classes that use up a lot of cost, let's say lancers, or have really long animations like mages, you're probably going to be doing more attacks and killing all these people and therefore getting a lot more points than characters who use up basically all of their cost in one go with one attack and just can't kill you fast enough before, they're killed. So that's a problem. And it's also just not fair because of how the system is made in general. Like I was saying with the brackets, a level 10 probably isn't going to kill a level 100 player. It's just not going to happen unless maybe they get super lucky and that person has like a point of damage before they die kind of thing. So those lower level players who typically have a lower gear score, yes, there are some scenarios where those lower level players have higher gear scores than greater level players, just aren't going to do well. And it's really depressing to go to battle after battle, get killed first, get hated by your team because you're getting killed first, not really contribute to your team's points because you can't do enough damage to actually hurt the other people. It's just a problem. Like the point system screwed up, the bracket system screwed up, matchmaking screwed up. Really need an overhaul of this event because so many things are just wrong with it. So there you have it. That's everything I feel is wrong with the Battle Colosseum on Unison League. What do you guys think? Did I miss anything? Let me know down below in the comments. Thanks everyone for watching this video. Please note that any corrections and/or clarifications will be listed down below in the description section. And if you like what you saw here today, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd always like to know what you guys think down below in the comments. Also, hit that notification bell so you know what's up, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye guys!